so blessed, so blessed, so grateful. So blessed, I am so blessed, so grateful for all that I have. So blessed, you know it. I am so blessed. Sing it with me. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed, so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. Sweet love surrounds me now. Love, sweet love comes through. Love, sweet love surrounds me now. Love is the only truth. Love is the only truth. Love is the only truth. I am so blessed. Good morning. So grateful for all I have. I am so I'm so blessed. Love, sweet love surrounds me now. Love, sweet love comes through. Love, sweet love surrounds me now. Love is the only truth. Love is the only truth. I am so blessed. What are you grateful for? You can say it. Life, love, joy, peace. You got all of it for us, Mary. It's Mary, right? Okay. I'm so grateful. Oh, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed. Look, there's me. That's what I just was going to play. Shine, be glorious. Reflect the divine shine. Spirit of mine, let me I open my heart, even in the dark. The light of my God always shines bright, even in the night. Shine, be glorious, reflect the divine. Shine, be glorious, reflect the divine. Spirit of mine, Spirit divine, let me shine your light. Let me be a vessel, let me be a vessel, yeah. Let me be a vessel of love. I open my heart this miracle day. The love of my God gives me it all the good I can take. Yes, shine, be glorious, reflect the divine. Shine, reflect the divine. Spirit of mine, Spirit divine, let me Let me be a vessel of love. Let me be a vessel, yeah. Let me be a vessel. Shine, be glorious, reflect the divine. Shine, be glorious, reflect the divine. Spirit of mine, Spirit divine, let me shine your light. Sing it with me. Let me be a vessel, let me be a vessel, let me be a vessel of love. Let me be a vessel, let me be a vessel, yeah. Let me be a vessel of love. Ooh. Shine, be glorious, reflect the divine. Shine, be glorious, reflect the divine. The Spirit of mine, Spirit divine, let me shine your light. Good morning, welcome to Center for Spiritual Living Asheville. Don't you want to stand up for an opening chant that we all sing together? No pressure, only stand as you're able. But I know you know this one because I like to sing it every time I'm here, because I like to start with gratitude. So sing it with me. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Come on. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. How about thank you for my friends? Sing it with me. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. Can we speed it up a little bit? Wonderful, my wonderful friends. Thank you for my health, Spirit. Thank you for my, I don't know what's on the screen. Thank you for my health, Spirit. Thank you for my radiant health. My radiant, my radiant, my radiant health. My radiant, my radiant, my radiant health. Let's get a clap going. Come on. I'm going to need a little bit more in the monitor, please. I got nothing in there. I got nothing in the monitor. Give it to me, give it to me. Give it up for Breezy in the back. We love you, Breezy. Check. 1, 2. How about thank you for my life, my glorious life. Thank you for my life, Spirit. Thank you for my life. Thank you for my life, Spirit. Thank you, my glorious life. My glorious, my glorious, my glorious life. Yeah. My glorious, my glory, my glorious life. How about this day? One more time. This day. Thank you. I can hear you. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Healing, this healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day.
Woo! Yeah, I don't have to go to the gym this week. That's great. Good morning, everybody. I'm Reverend Dr. Susie Shadle, and I welcome you to Center for Spiritual Living, Asheville. Yeah. No, we're done with strong. We're already strong, right? Let's think of a new word.
Joy.
Okay, let's try that. Welcome to Center for Spiritual Living, Asheville. Joy! We'll have a new word every week. It'll be a surprise. What? Word a day. A word a day keeps the joy coming back. Whatever. Who knows? And now I'm supposed to behave. I don't usually do this part. So let's see. Oh, thanks to all of you who showed up in person in the room, and those of you who are joining us on the live stream. Wow, we hope to see you in person one of these days. Make the journey. You'll be joyful, right? Okay. What I would invite you to do is to take out your cell phones. I know you have them. Take out your cell phone, and whatever your favorite social media is, check in on there. Tell everybody where you are, and better yet, invite them to come with you next time, all right? And then silence them so we don't mess with the sound system, okay? Today is a very special day, and if you haven't noticed already, today at 12:45, after we have a little nosh in the social hall, Reverend Amy Steinberg is going to do a wonderful concert. Yeah. Where she will weave together her soulful music, her heartfelt storytelling, and plenty of laughter with her sense of humor, which you'll get a little bit of that beforehand. And as you can see, she's a very creative person on many levels. Many levels. Had I known this was coming and all this glitter, I would have worn my Pope hat. But I got no warning, so there you have. So the concert this afternoon is $25. No one is turned away, okay? Now, here, Is it time? Is it time for you to actively engage in intentional manifestation in your life? Join April Connor in digging deep into one of her favorite topics, the art and science of affirmative prayer. Trust me, you want to take this class because it will change your life for the better, and April is a great instructor for this class. So please sign up in the social hall. The sign-up list is right there. Let's see, April 3rd, the Friday Night Spirit Express. Yeah, we got the Spirit Express, choo-choo-chooing along. We're going to have drum, flute, and other instruments circle. And here's the good news. This is all about creating some music and community together. Expertise is not required. However, you will be better when you leave than when you came. You might get a gig. You never know. All right. It says here, Reverend Susie has been preparing for Easter her whole life. Look at that adorable little angel there. I really haven't changed. I really haven't changed that much, right? Yeah. The Easter theme will be our soul's metaphysical Easter journey. And so that's next Sunday. Next Sunday, set your calendars. It'll be a very, very special talk and music and ceremony. So, and actually it's going to be very much in keeping with what you're doing today, Reverend Amy. So it'll be kind of a moving even deeper. So yeah, it's great. It's all working together. I love it. Also, Easter Sunday, covered dish luncheon after the service is bring your favorite Easter dishes or desserts. The center is providing ham. I bought a ham because you know why? Because I like ham. So save me a piece because I am one. Yeah. Well, that too, but save me some ham, because sometimes it disappears before I get there, and then I'm not happy. So save me some ham. Our board member of the day is Breezy, back there in the booth. She's juggling all kinds of things. And Reverend Tim Wagner, where are you? There he is. Reverend Tim Wagner is our practitioner of the day. He will share a spiritual mind treatment just shortly. Oh, and I wanted to let folks know, on the 15th, a couple weeks ago, I read a prayer for the Middle East that my colleague, Reverend Cynthia James, did, and a lot of people asked for it. It is on the website right now, so you can go to the website and you'll see it there, and you can download it if you choose to do so. It was a wonderful prayer. And I want to thank Reverend Dr. Kate Grayson, who's holding High Watch for us. That's just holding the spiritual space and inspiration and love-filled Sunday celebration. So thank you, Kate. We appreciate that. And we'd like to thank all the hands and hearts that make possible what we do here. And I also want to give a special shout out. We had a huge group here yesterday, all-day workshop, retreat, I mean, you name it. It was a very powerful experience that happened here. But there was a lot of work that went into making it possible. And so I want to give a big shout out to RJ and Jeff, who made everything look beautiful outside. They and also Hiram. They were all the 3 parking attendants, and they got to wear orange vests, so that was pretty cool. And I think that's the only reason they did it, because they got to dress up. And April helped enormously. She's home recuperating. And Margot helped a lot. Thank you, Margot. Breezy was all over everything, mostly the sound, but everything else as well. And you know what? And I helped. I repaired some toilets, I did the coffee before I repaired the toilets, so, you didn't know that I was a plumber, right? Hey, it pays better than this, I can tell you that. But all right, now I'm going to get serious now. Okay, the candle has already been lit. representing the light of spirit that burns brightly within every single one of us. And so I invite you to join me in going within and let the crystal chakra bowls align us, and then the tinctures will call us to attention.
Open wide my heart. Open wide my heart. Open wide my heart. Open wide. Open wide my
So right here, right now, in this moment is all we have, and my heart is wide open. My heart is wide open because there is only one spirit, one life, one joy that is the peace, power, beauty, joy, love, light. All that is in this world is in that one. And I believe in that one spirit, and absolutely nothing else, because it is all that there is. Some call it God, some call it by any other name, spirit, creator, but it is the same. It is that power, that love that drives everything, that creates everything. And each one of us is an expression of that spirit. That spirit comes forth as us, shows up as us, in each and every one in its own unique and special way. So I know that that place is mine. I know that place belongs to each and every one of us. And as we pass through this time, as we pass through this life as we know it now, in this realm, on this plane, health is ours because that is who we are. We have perfect health because that is what is in us, as us. That is all that God is health. And as we experience this human form, this human passing, then we experience all of the health and those things that we consider maybe unhealth. But it is all the trueness. It is the way that we pass through. And as we experience this, we experience God in its own way, in its own peace and its own love. And we are abundant. Everything that we need is here in all of the quantities that we need it. As we all know that everything that comes, look at the flowers, look at the seeds, look at the pollen. Everything that is here is a part of life, and it is expression of the divine right here and right now. And it flows into relationships that are beautiful, that are full of love, that are full of joy, the twinkle in the eye, the beating of the heart, the holding of the hands. It is what it is, because there is only one perfect relationship, and that is shared between each and every one of us. So I give thanks for this. I know that I am grateful for this life as I experience it right now, right here. And I know as each one of you, each one of us expresses and feels this life, we can do nothing but feel gratitude and joy and happiness for what it is. So I release this. I release this in my word, knowing it is the truth as I speak it. And I say together, and so it is.
So it is.
Aho.
Open wide my heart. Sing it with me. Open wide my heart. Open wide my heart. Open wide my. One more time. Sing it with me. Open wide my heart. Open wide my heart. Open wide my heart. Open wide my heart.
Wonderful. Wow. So I'm going to have us recite our community core value affirmation together. It's a big one, but it's an important one. Ready? We practice conscious creation by embracing Spirit's inner guidance to intentionally co-create our outer experience of life individually and collectively. And I can't think of a better person to exemplify conscious creation than Reverend Amy. And so I think you got more than your fair share of creativity. And I'd like some back, please. So,
We are one.
We are one. Okay, good. So I am, great, I am creative. All right. Reverend Amy Steinberg is going to present not only our music today, which you already figured out, but she's also presenting our talk today. And it's going to be powerful because she's powerful and very creative in her presentation, and I am so jealous of this.
Thank you.
Can you teach me how to do
Yes.
this? Okay. I give you Reverend Amy Steinberg.
Thank you. Thank you, Reverend Dr. Susie. Thank you, everybody, for having me back. You know, it's always a party when I'm here. So,
Yeah.
today is Palm Sunday, and as a nice Jewish girl, you know I've got a lot to say about it.
Yeah.
Hey! But first, I'll sing you a song. A little reminder. My eyes are wide and open. My eyes can see. And my mind is full of knowing. My mind believes I am awake. Sing it with me. I am awake. And once you know where your freedom lies, you can't go back and close your eyes. The truth, it cannot be denied. You are the light, you are the light, you are the light. You are the light, you are the light, you are the light. Lou on the drums, everyone, come on. My heart is clear and growing. My heart can see. And my soul is full of knowing. My soul believes I'm awake. Come on, sing it with me now. I am awake. Come on. I am awake. And once you know where your freedom lies, you can't go back and close your eyes. The truth, it cannot be denied. You are the light, you are the light, you are the light. You are the light, you are the light, you are the light. Let's break it down. Come on. Once you know where your freedom lies, you can't go back and close your eyes. The truth, it cannot be denied. You are the light, you are the light, you are the light. You know this one. You are the light, you are the light, you are the light. Here's a part for you. Give me this one. You are the light, you are the light, you are the light. Let me hear you. You are the light, you are the light, you are the light. I'd like you to turn to somebody and tell them, you are the light, you are the light, you are the light. How about somebody else? You are the light, you are the light, you are the light. How about your inner child? You are the light, you are the light, you are the light. Get a clap going, get a clap going. Say, you are the light, you are the light, you are the 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 light, you are the light, you are the light. Come on, sing it with me. Say, you are the light, you are the light, you are the light. You are the light, you are the light, you are the light. Just the voices now. Just the voices now. You are the light, you are the light, you are the light. Hey, hey. You are the light, you are the light, you are the light. Last time, just voices, no clap. You are the light, you are the light, you are the light.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You are a lot of light.
Did you know that the human eye can detect 1 degree off? And I can tell that this is not quite centered. Can you see? 1 degree. Whose was it bothering? Where's my Virgos? Okay, sorry. So tell me when. Is it this way? Is it like that? Give it up for me. But I thought that was fascinating when I learned that. Okay, so anyway, we're just starting there. Everything's perfect. Good morning. So glad to be here. Oh my gosh, this is just such a joy. Such a joy. You know, some people are really worried about AI taking over. I'm not. I love it. I love it. I'm excited. I get to do less. For example, this morning I was getting ready for my talk, and in my meditation, I thought, well, if today is Palm Sunday and Jesus were to be coming into Jerusalem today, he would be obviously driving a car. So I asked ChatGPT, what kind of car would Jesus be driving? And this is what we came up with. First of all, obviously, a Chrysler. Secondly, he would pull up in a Prius because even the Son of God is like, love your neighbor and reduce emissions. And of course, Jesus wouldn't even drive. He would take an Uber. He would Uber into Jerusalem. He would get 5 stars. And the comment would be, great passenger, multiplied the snacks. Thank you. Give it up for ChatGPT. But no, I actually did write a talk, though. I did. So my talk title today is Welcoming Divine Consciousness, because that's what I think about what Palm Sunday is about. What does a nice Jewish girl have to say about Palm Sunday? I know it seems like the beginning of another joke, but I actually love this story. Not just because of Jesus Christ Superstar and my musical theater training, but because of this idea of entering into Jerusalem, which Jerusalem is the city of peace. Peace. So do we need that now? Yeah. Something is unfolding today in our world, in our nature, in our lives, in the outside of our doors. There is a springtime. Give it up for spring. Spring is springing already. Yesterday, we had a Southern California weather day here. Did you feel it? Also, 8 million people came out yesterday to say what they thought, how they felt about this world, the movement toward peace. We saw signs that said no war. You know, I didn't grow up with Palm Sunday. I grew up with Passover, with questions. You know, Jews, we ask questions, why this night of all other nights? Why is this different? Why is this moment different? Why does this matter? So I ask this question, why does Palm Sunday matter? Why is this different? Well, because in comes Jesus, of course, we know, riding not a horse, but we all know the story, a donkey, symbolizing humility and presence and peace. And the people recognize something, they feel something, they respond, they lay down their palm fronds and the cloaks, and they make a path. And I think the question for us today is, are we willing to make a path for our own highest consciousness? Are you willing to make a path for your own highest consciousness? From a new thought perspective, this story and everything is happening within us. That Christ consciousness, it took me many years to be able to even say Christ or Jesus without feeling something uncomfortable, being my upbringing, being Jewish, but there is this Christ consciousness. I love that. Let's just say Christ consciousness. It's just a fun thing to say. And that awareness of truth and love and divinity, it's always available. It's always arriving. It's always at the gates of our awareness. And yet, we don't always welcome it. Sometimes we delay it. Sometimes we doubt it. Sometimes we say, I'll turn to love when I feel better. When I'm more ready, when I've got my life together. But Palm Sunday says, right here, right now. Right here, right now. Ernest Holmes says, we are surrounded by a creative mind which receives the impress of our thoughts and acts upon it. And that means something powerful. That means what we welcome, we experience. And what we make room for grows. So when we welcome divine consciousness, when we say yes to our highest self, we're not reaching for something outside of us, we're activating something. Let's say I activate my divine consciousness. I activate my divine consciousness. But let's pause here for a moment, because this is when I think we need to get really honest and clear. What is this Christ self? Because it's not, first of all, it's not separate. It's not outside. It can be like abstract. You can think that it belongs to saints or it's mystics. But guess what? It's the part of you that already knows. It's the part that knows how to love when it would be easier to close. That tells the truth when it would be easier to perform. That creates, that forgives, that sees possibility even when things look stuck. It's that quiet, steady awareness underneath all the noise. It's not the loudest. It's the wisest. Sorry. I know that you've heard this quote many times, but Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us." And I think that within is exactly what we're talking about here. The Christ self, it's not a scream, it's a nudge, it's a whisper, which means that the question isn't really whether we welcome it, it's can we even hear it? Are you able to contact it? How do we contact it? Well, I know I contact it in the pause, in the breath. Let's take a deep breath. In the moment where we stop reacting and start listening. We contact it when we get quiet enough to notice. The kingdom of God is within you. Yes. This means that you don't got to find it. You got to make space, become aware of it. One more breath here. This space, this pause, a willingness to not immediately jump into a story. That's your doorway. That's Palm Sunday, where something arrives and you recognize it. You feel it, you recognize it, you welcome it. I will follow that voice. I will trust the nudge. I will make a choice. I will align with that deeper truth. It's laying down the palms of our resistance, the old thoughts. I'm not enough. I'm too much. Speaking of being too much, I wanted to sparkle from every angle today. Anywhere you look, you see sparkle on me. Does it match perfectly? Who cares? Because you are the light. And I'm going to talk a little bit about my creation right here for a moment. I'll move this so y'all can see it over there. It's on wheels. Fabulous. Okay, so I'm also a visual artist. And as I was painting this with fabric, all the fabric is upcycled, so it's all thrifted. I go hunting for sparkly things and different materials that spark something. And I knew I wanted to make a lighthouse, because the lighthouse, everything in this painting is you, a part of you. So the lighthouse represents the part of you that you have to man, that you have to get into and you have to turn it on, right? And the interesting thing about the lighthouse here is that it's made of rainbow sparkles, which was actually a pillow. And the sparkles, the rainbow sparkles on the lighthouse go up, meaning you have to, upstream. You have to do some work. You have to take some action. You have to make a choice. Because if you just go down, it's still sparkly because it's life, but it can be gray, right? But then down here, which is the way, the path, the rainbow, the energy of life, the rainbow goes downstream. In other words, when you tap in, you tune in, you allow yourself to know where you are is exactly where you need to be, it's smooth sailing, which is the boat. The boat is the sail, right? The waves that come, we have to adjust, yes? What I love about this painting is that it's interactive, which is exactly like life, exactly like this teaching. This bird here, it could be a dove, I don't know what it is. It's a white sequin bird, okay? But the cool thing about it is that, right? You can turn on the light. You can make the wings golden. It's always a choice So you can play with my painting after. But I wanted to just share it with you and share this idea that I was thinking, this is Palm Sunday. This is that entry in. This is that entry in. The lighthouse is that call to the light. Clap for the painting. Ask for what you want, right? So, something that's been coming to me this week is this idea that you have a moment of clarity, you have a moment of connection, you have a moment where you feel lit up. But how do we carry it into our everyday life? How do we carry it into Monday morning, difficult conversations, moments of doubt? Well, this same consciousness that invites you in is going to give you the waves, right? It's going to ask you to grow. It's not static. So you're going to have to release old ways of being. You're going to have to trust yourself in new ways. You're going to have to be more of who you already are. And that can feel really vulnerable because welcoming the light feels beautiful, but it takes a lot of courage to stand in your light, to stand in your power. Ernest Holmes said the thing to do is believe that the divine presence is always with you and then act as though it were true. What if you really believed that? Not just feeling it, but living from it, speaking from it, creating from it, loving from it. And you know what? You don't have to do it perfectly. You just have to remember and remember and remember again. So today, yes, we are welcoming something holy, but also we are recognizing that something holy has always been here. It's saying yes to the part of you that knows, the part of you that loves, the part of you that's already aligned with the truth. It's about letting that part come forward. And not someday, not when you're better, but right now, right here, just as you are. And maybe it's really not about becoming anything new at all. It's just saying, stop holding back what is already true. Stop delaying your own light. Stop standing at the edge of your own life and step into the boat, get out on the journey. That word is overused, but it's kind of the best word. It's what we're on. It's a journey. It's up, it's down, it's twisty, it's turny. This Christ presence is within you. It's not distant. It's not reserved for just a few. It's everyone. It's here. It's alive. It's available. And it's stirring in me. And I hope that it's stirring in you as we enter into this beautiful time where nature reflects it so beautifully here that we have the 4 seasons here. You know, I've been contemplating moving to Florida to be closer to my mother, and then I kind of came to my senses. But one of the things that happens for me every time I come back from Florida, I sit on my porch and I experience these seasons. I didn't grow up with seasons, and they're so magical here. We are so lucky to be here in Asheville. So don't let this pass by, this time. Let today be that welcoming of that resurrection that's happening within all of us. And to close, I want to read really quickly from Reverend Bill Marchione's new book. Just came out. It's called Daily Spark. If you're looking for a new metaphysical insight, it's a one day at a time type of thing. And today, I just couldn't believe what it was today. Try to hide it. That's the title. Try to hide it. You can hide it. You can disguise it. You can put it in an unexpected place. You can conceal it. You can put it underneath something. But the truth of the matter is, capital T, truth. The bright light of love, that's the truth of who and what you are, is always shining. That means at some point there's going to be the reveal. The light will be noticed. Once it's noticed, it will be noticed again and again and more and more and more. No matter what you do to hide your light, it's not going to work. You are the bright light of love. Let it shine. And so it is. And I'm going to also guide us very quickly over here in a short meditation, and then I'm going to lead you into one of your favorite songs of mine. So I'm going to invite you to close your eyes for a moment and just do a very quick little inquiry. I want you to picture yourself in the little sparkly boat of your consciousness. And I want you to ask yourself, what waters am I navigating in my life right now? And then in the distance, you see that lighthouse, which is your highest self, and you ask, what is the light that I'm being called toward? How does my highest self welcome me? Breathing. You notice the bird, which is that highest self, and as it soars, you ask yourself, where am I ready to rise, to trust, to take flight? Breathing again. And finally, you exit your boat and you enter the path and you walk that path of your mind and you reflect. You ask yourself, what step am I being invited to take toward my own inner light? Let these questions gently guide your reflection. Gently open your eyes when you're ready. One more thing I wanted to share. Excuse me. I saw this on my Facebook this morning, and I wanted to share it because it was so perfect. This is a public service announcement by Jim Palmer. And I was like, well, who's Jim Palmer and why do I care? So I looked him up. Jim Palmer is an ordained minister, author, activist, speaker, spiritual director, and leading figure in the non-religious spirituality movement. He received his Master's of Divinity from Trinity Divinity School in Chicago, served several years as a Christian pastor, and then left professional ministry and began chronicling the journey of shedding religion to find God. And I thought, wow, how perfect is that for us? So he wrote this. It may be that you find yourself in your 40s, 50s, or 60s and have just now awakened and become conscious of your life in many ways for the first time. Do not regret that this awakening didn't happen earlier in life. Your journey to this point will quickly be converted into a wisdom that is invaluable for yourself and others. You are now embarking upon a personal renaissance, the zenith of your life. You are likely to find an acceleration of insight and understanding. You will be figuring certain things out that would have taken twice as long a few years ago. Let the past go. Turn your energy to your life now and the next moment before you. What kind of life are you inspired to create for yourself? What is your heart telling you about your path forward? Have courage. Listen to yourself. Explore. Take a risk. This is your life. Take ownership of yourself. Cast off your concerns about what other people think. Stop trying to please everyone else. Stop judging your life, what is or what isn't. Maybe you're a late bloomer, but who cares? Bloom. Don't allow the cultural narratives about your age dictate how you think about yourself and the possibilities that lie ahead of you. Who says you can't? Direct and live your life. Don't hide your light. Be fearlessly authentic. This is what the world needs most from you. You being you. I am exactly where I need to be. I need to be exactly where I am a blessing manifest, and I can't undress the moment. Naked time unwinds beneath my mind, and from within I find that kind of beauty only I can find. I am exactly where I need to be. I need to be exactly where I am. Surrendering so willingly to be the perfect me inside this now and truly. How else could it be? Destiny, she blesses me. Destiny, she blesses me. And when I try to fight or run, I only wind up back at square one. And when I think I know what's best for me, fate, she takes me back to exactly where I need to be. I am exactly where I need to be. I need to be exactly where I am. Divinely timed and shining brightly. Yes, I believe that there's a purpose just for me. So I believe that we are light and we shine infinitely. Oh, I am exactly where I need to be. I need to be exactly where I am. I am not aimlessly existing. See, I am in perfect harmony with universal energy, and I am truly free when I accept my own divinity. Do you accept your own divinity? I know you do. Look at me closely. Tell me exactly what you see. If you are paying attention, you will now begin ascension of the mind. Why? Well, because if you look at me just right, you see a kiss. Took a kiss to make this breath exist. The intersection of my mother's and father's lips to touch, twist, perfect what came next to produce me. Yes, look at me and you will see the breeze. The breeze it took to shake the leaves to make my mother's hair move. My father dare touch it and say, please, may I have a kiss? Yes, the breeze made me exist. And if you want to get even deeper into this right now, when you look at me, you will see a big old cloud. That's right, the cloud it took to form the storm, to make the breeze, to shake the leaves, to inspire the lip lock. Yes, a raindrop will pop up out of these words. You heard me right. Look at me close enough, you will see a dark, stormy night. And what is night? Well, night ain't night without its polar opposite of sunlight. So if you watch the way my hands sway, you see the light of day. And every day is a testament to the sediment of the earth's core. It's ever spinning enormous force. So when you look at me just right, you see a spark of the source. But the most fascinating thing about this, and it's true, you look at me just right, you see you. It's only what you perceive, how you believe, the space between you and me that creates reality. So when I sing, you can feel it. When I cry, you can heal it. When I speak words, you can be the words I speak by singing them with me. Peace, love, free. Peace, love, free. Peace, love, free. The world needs it. Come on, send it out. Peace, love, free. Peace, love, free. Peace, love, free. Peace, love, free. And when I try to fight or run, I only wind up back at, take it. And when I think I know what's best for me, well, ha, ha, ha. Love takes me back to exactly where I need to be. And when I am all alone and full of fear, I just remember the rising sun always appears, and every day miracles, all you beautiful miracles that I see. Well, you take me back, to take me back, to take me back to exactly where I need to be. Oh, CSL Asheville, I love you. You are my family, yeah, my family, yeah. I am exactly where I need to be. I need to be exactly where I am. Say it with me, come on, we say it. I am exactly where I need to be. I need to be exactly where I am, right here, right now, yeah. I am exactly where I need to be. I need to be exactly where I am at the Center for Spiritual Living, Asheville. Thank you so much. Of course, the painting is for sale.
Wow. So I want to talk about the, spirit thing, because as you mentioned, just the right reading, that's a spirit thing, that's a God thing. Your talk and my talk next week, you would have thought that we planned it. So you got to come back next week. You see what I'm talking about?
You're me.
That we planned it, but we didn't speak to each other about what we were talking about at all. But you would think it was all done together. Because we're one.
That's right.
So I always love when that happens. It's just such a cool thing. Anyway, I'm supposed to be doing something else here. Just a second.
Prosperity acceptance.
Oh, yeah. Get the money, Herc. Get the money. Okay. This is our opportunity, guys, to remind ourselves that we indeed live in an abundant universe with a generous God. And so I ask our prosperity acceptors to come forward, if you would, please. Also, I want to remind you that it is not too late to make a commitment for 2026. The commitment brochures are out on the welcome station. They tell you all the things we accomplished last year and all the things we are intending that Spirit has called us to this year. And there's a nice prosperity prayer on the back. Think about it. Think about making a commitment, not just of financial commitment, but a commitment. I don't want just your wallet. I want your whole being. I want your hands, your feet, your heart, your head, your everything about you to be committed to this community, which is your community. As you said at the end of your song, this is home, this is our family. So think about that. If you haven't had an opportunity to do that yet, we'd love for you to consider it. And in the meantime, some folks have already done that, as you can see, and we have that right there. And so, what else was I going to say about that? That was all. Let's affirm it together, if you will. You ready? We embody God's abundance of more than enough to enjoy, to spare, and to share.
Yes. So rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich we are. Sing it with me. So rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich we are. Dripping in joy, dripping in peace, dripping in love. We have everything we need. Dripping in joy, dripping in peace, dripping in love. We have everything we need. Grat-tat-attitudes spilling out my veins, digging on the decadence, goodness reigns. Queen bee on the throne of ease, rich with infinite potentialities. We think money has value. Listen, it's paper, metal, electronic transmission. We get what we give. We are unique. We breathe. Cannot just give, cannot just receive. There's a law of circulation. Money secondary. You have an essence only you can carry. As I advance on my journey, I see there is a power for good and it can use me. Yeah. There's a power for good and it can use me. Sing it with me one more time. So rich, so rich, so rich, so rich we are. Declare it. So rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich we are. So rich.
Who's rich? Ooh, yeah. Look at that. Woo. So let's take this moment to be grateful for how rich we are, that there is unlimited abundance of every nature, including financial prosperity, that is available to move to us, through us, and back out again. And when we allow it to flow, then all of the good that it does flows with it, because money is simply a symbol of love in action. It gives us the ability to do the things that allow people to realize how much they are loved by us. And so we are grateful to remember this flow of spirit, that it is abundant and infinite. And for this, we are truly grateful. And together we say, and so it is. Thank you so much. There we go. Let's see. What are we doing? Oh, yes. Yes. Anybody visiting for the first time here? Anyone? Raise your hand. We won't hurt you, I promise. Thank you so much for coming. We appreciate you being here, and we would love to see you back. And just want to let you know that we have all kinds of things that we do. They're coming around with a little blue card, and if you fill that out and give it back on your way through the lobby, they give you another little gift. But also, it's just so that we can keep you informed of all the many things that we do, because like this afternoon, we're gonna have a concert with Amy, right? So we do a lot of things other than Sundays even, because, you know, we figured out there's 7 days and nights in the week, and we use them. So stay tuned, because we have some pretty cool stuff that we do. And we are delighted to have you with us. We hope to see some of you that are online actually visit us in person sometime. That would be wonderful. Thank you again for being here. We have a tradition here that we always bless the kids. And we actually have one who qualifies as an actual kid. So
I know, I've been here before.
we have more? Oh, I didn't see you sneak in the back there. Come on up. Come on up, kids. Yeah. Hey, how you doing? Good. This is great. We got company up here. Come right up here. Come on up. We've got a couple of shy ones back there, too, so we're going to bless them. But guess what? There's a kid that lives inside. Hi, welcome. What's this say? Vans. Okay, well, I don't know what it means, but you're going to tell me what that means later. So there's a kid inside of every one of you, in case you forgot. And there are kids all over this planet that we're going to bless. So we're going to do that right now. But before we do, we get our letter from God, or to God. Seymour says, how come you did all those miracles in the old days and you don't do any now? Well, it's like what Amy said. You got to stay awake to it, because it's happening all over the place. But you got to get your sparkle on, right? And then you'll see all the miracles, Seymour. So wake up, dude. Okay, now we're gonna bless the children everywhere. You ready? We love you, we bless you, and we know you are divine. Wow, yeah. Woo. We love that. We love that. Okay, and you know, something I want to remind you guys of. We together discerned our community core values, and we put them in the chakra colors, and we put them along with their definitions all along that back wall. We have them listed all in there, and then I had some very special business cards made up that have, you know, just the generic, nobody's name on them, but just the generic Center for Spiritual Living Asheville, all our contact info and all of that, and our values on the back and abbreviated, you know, so that you can just, this makes it very easy to invite your friends to come see us. You take some of these, we've got stacks of them all over the place. Take some of these and hand them out to your friends, leave them on tables in restaurants, and people will know what's going on here. So what happens is you show them the back of the card and say, this is who we are. If that resonates with you, turn the card over, and that's where we are, and you're welcome always. Okay? Easy peasy. You don't have to say a thing. You don't have to be an expert in our teaching. You just say, read this. This ring for you? Great. Turn it over. We'll see you soon. Am I right? Easy. Easy peasy. So, and that way we can invite more people in to experience what it is that we've had the blessing to experience here in this spiritual community. Don't keep it all to yourself. Give it away. All right? I'm going to ask our prayer practitioners to please come forward, front and center, please. Prayer practitioners, come on up. These are folks who have studied our teaching for a number of years to become proficient at what we call spiritual mind treatment, which is a fancy, jargony way of saying affirmative prayer. And so I'm going to invite them up. They are available to you immediately after the service to know a greater sparkle for you in this very moment. And so at the end of the service, they will scatter around the perimeter of the sanctuary so that there's some privacy. The rest of us will go into the social hall and have a nosh so that we create quiet space here before we come back for the concert, okay? So let's thank these folks for the service that they provide. Yeah, absolutely. And just finally, I just want to say that we have been given a very creative opportunity to see what happens when we shine our light. That each one of us has a light within us, and it burns brightly always, 24/7, 365, the whole life long. Do not hide it under a bushel, right? Let your light shine, because you're the only one that can shine that particular light, and we will be missing it if you don't. Please, if not for yourself, do it for us. Shine your light. Right, Amy? Shine your light. And our affirmation, our last one for the month of March, ready? We are each an individualized expression of the one Spirit. From the one, many, and the many remain one.
Now, I wanted to close with a classic because I think we need it right now. So I invite you to stand for us and sing with us. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, united all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow, to take each moment and live each moment with peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Have a fantastic week. I hope you'll stay for the concert.